Okay, Jillian Zaragoza, 2017 Ford Escape. Um, a little ding here, rear right door. Little scrape here. Looks like some wheel rash right here. Okay, so we brought it in for an oil change, so we're gonna do a quick inspection. A little video for you to see. So it does need an air filter. This is your air filter. Super bad. Hasn't been replaced in a long time. I'm gonna recommend the engine air filter, the cabin air filter. Here's your cabin. This is what you're breathing in. Allergies, all that stuff. That's your filter for your AC. Brake fluid, we're recommending brake fluid because you see it's supposed to be clear, and we're already seeing yellowish browns right there. So we want to replace that. Your belt, let me show you here. It's recommended by the manufacturer to replace at 50,000 miles because at 60 it starts tearing. And as you can see right here, you can already see that there's lines going across. That's coming from underneath. There's a pulley and there's grooves in there, and the grooves are starting to come through the belt. So it's pretty old. Recommend you replace that. I'm gonna lift the car up. There's some other issues, some links and some things going on. I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, so I'm underneath your car. So what I'm gonna show you is we have axles here. Comes from the transmission all the way to your wheel. That's what turns the wheel. There's a left side. Axle goes all the way to the wheel, and then the right side. And you're gonna see the bearing right here is leaking. So all the grease out of the bearing is coming out. So the reason why I know it's the bearing, because nothing on top has oil, nothing to the right has oil. It's all coming from the bearing. So we should replace that, so you don't have no issues later on. First, we start right here. So the tire, super thin on the inside. It's wearing on the inside compared to, look at how thick it is right here in the tire. So there's two things that will solve this. Shocks. One, it has over 100,000 miles, and it looks like we have the original shocks still here. Those are the shocks, probably never been changed. And then we're gonna need control arms. So I checked the control arms. Let me show you right here. So see this control arm? This is about 50 pounds worth of weight. Can you imagine 1,000 pounds driving down the street? Go ahead, do that again. And I want to show you while that's moving. Let me show you the tire moving. That's not good. So we're gonna need both sides, left and right control arms, shocks all the way around. But other than that, everything else seems pretty healthy for the amount of miles that it has, which is over 100,000. This is a good candidate just to get it back into shape.